Good morning to you all, and welcome to Belfast. It just awakens from its sleep here. Behind me, delivery drivers starting to make their morning run. And of course, this city is no different from any other city in the UK. It has slumbered for 18 months, and it brings a whole pile of new issues and problems with it when it tries to awaken from that very deep sleep. And I caught up with a retail analyst yesterday to find out what those problems would be. Belfast city centre is coming back to life. The covers of COVID still linger, but the footfall is lighter than before.
One thing that Belfast does need in its city centre is more independent retailers. You know, we need independent retailers who offer something very different to the big high street names, and I think that is going to be a big challenge as well.
The biggest worry here, as in any city throughout the UK, is the amount of office space now up for rent. These offices supplied shops and restaurants with economic life.
Well, it's a difficult challenge because whilst we have got sort of retail and hospitality out of most of the restrictions, we still haven't got people back to the office yet. And that is creating a serious problem because a lot of our members in the city centre rely on the footfall that those offices create. So what we've said to our executive is that we need a strategy to get people safely back to the workplace, to safely reopen our offices. And that's going to require a partnership approach to do that.
Many of the buildings in the inner cities are old and they're costly to retrofit with air conditioning systems designed to move air. It's here that the government may have to step in.
If smaller firms need to invest in ventilation, then perhaps this way government can help them do that. But I think what we've got to do is work in partnership. We need to give people the assurance that workplaces are safe for them to return to. That's absolutely vital, not just for our retail sector in Belfast, but for our hospitality sector as well. You know, because these are people who go out for lunchtime for a sandwich. They would buy an evening meal in some of the local shops in Belfast city centre, and then they go home. So it's crucially important we get those people back.
A new approach to bring people to city centres is vital, and commerce needs to rethink and reinvent.
I think what we need to create is fun, family-friendly destinations for people and their families. I think that's how we get people away from their keyboards, is to make the high street experience fun. And I think that's a very simple and achievable goal. But that's going to require government working with business, working with councils to ensure that we can get to that destination. That's how we get people away from their keyboards, is make that shopping experience a fun one.
The pandemic has changed how we live, how we behave, and how we search for our everyday needs.